Everyone's excited to think about what crime they'll do first in GTA 6, but nobody is asking the more important question: how fast is the game going to catch you for it? So I actually sat down and worked out the math and did some research using the one real data point Rockstar has already given us. Like I talked about in my last video, Rockstar has already confirmed us a full prone system, a reworked cover system, and new combat that has been rebuilt from the ground up. But what has not been confirmed in detail is exactly how the wanted system escalates. So instead of guessing blind, we're gonna basically build this out using Rockstar's own track record, starting with the game that shares the most DNA with GTA 6. Here's exactly how it works in Red Dead Redemption 2, because the details actually matter. When you commit a crime, any nearby NPC becomes a witness and they show up on your map as a small eye icon. That icon is color coded. White means they saw something happen but do not necessarily know it was you. A red icon means that they can actually identify you. So if the icon is white, you might get away clean, but if it's red, the clock is already running. And here's the part most players don't realize until it bites them. You're not stuck once an NPC becomes a witness. You can actually chase that person down and threaten them, and there's a real chance that it stops them from reporting you at all. But if threatening does not work, you can escalate even further, but every escalation risks creating new witnesses in the process. So it's just a system built around a simple idea. Getting seen is the actual crime, and what you did is almost kind of secondary. There's also a disguise layer to this. Wearing a mask or a bandana can stop a witness from identifying you specifically, which keeps you in that white icon unknown category instead of that red icon and they know you as a suspect. However, this disguise layer is not a free pass to commit whatever crime you want. If you return to that same area wearing that same outfit, riding the same horse, lawmen can still recognize you from a previous incident. The system is designed to punish patterns and not just a single moment. And if you stack up enough crimes in an area, a town can go into full lockdown, and it's marked with a red border on the map. Shops will close, lawmen patrol actively, and if they recognize you, they will shoot on sight instead of arresting you. That is not a small detail. That is Rockstar telling players your reputation in a specific place is a real trackable thing, not just a temporary status bar. That witness-based system has been Rockstar's approach for years now, going back even further than Red Dead Redemption 2. If GTA 6 follows that same logic, and this part, what I'm about to say, is reported and not confirmed, then how fast you get caught depends less on the crime itself and more on how many people saw it happen and whether any of them had a phone or a way to call it in. Just for some clarity before we go any further, because GTA 5 is the comparison most people will kind of default to, and it's not actually a good one to compare. GTA 5's wanted system was simpler than people remember. Stars filled up fast, cops appeared almost out of nowhere, and losing them was mostly about breaking the line of sight. There was no witness color coding, no identity system, no lockdown towns. That system was designed around chaos and visuals which fit GTA 5's tone, but Rockstar's more recent games have all moved towards slower, more grounded escalation. GTA 6 sitting between those two design approaches is exactly why it's worth breaking down instead of assuming it works like the last game. So let us run the numbers on 5 situations based on everything we just walked through. So first, in scenario 1, there's an empty street, no witnesses, a quick car theft. Historically in Rockstar games, this barely registers. It's low heat, fast recovery, likely no response at all if nobody saw it. So now onto scenario 2, it's a crowded street, same theft, witnesses change everything. Multiple potential red icons, meaning multiple people who could identify you. And based on the Red Redemption 2 model, this could realistically escalate within 30 seconds, especially if you cannot get to all of them in time. Scenario 3, anything involving a weapon in public, even without shooting it. This has been the fastest possible escalation in every Rockstar game, going back over a decade in GTA 5. If GTA 6 keeps that same pattern, you're likely looking at police response within seconds, because a weapon alone shifts every nearby witness straight to a high alert state. And now in scenario 4, wearing something that hides your identity. If GTA 6 has any version of the mask and disguise layer from Red Redemption 2, this could be the single most useful tool in the entire wanted system, keeping you in unknown suspect territory even after witnesses see the crime happen. Scenario 5, the one nobody talks about. A crime committed near a business with the confirmed underlining systems tied to it, like a fence or a stolen good network. If that system tracks your activity over time the way Red Dead Redemption 2 did it, the amount of heat that you get might not just be about the moment, it could be about the pattern building in the background that you never actually see on screen until it catches up to you. That last scenario is one worth sitting with. Most players assume wanted level is only about when it's happening right now in the moment. But if Rockstar carries forward a system where your reputation and a pattern of behavior are tracked quietly over time, the smart move is not just avoiding attention in the moment, it's gonna be thinking about your reputation the way you would in reality, not just a video game with a reset button. And if this is a change, then it should affect how you should think about playing your first few hours. If witnesses and patterns matter more than the crime itself, the smart move is not avoiding the crime completely, it's controlling who sees it and thinking ahead about how often you're drawing attention in the same area. That is a very different mindset than just going in guns first and resetting every time you get caught. Now, to play devil's advocate for a second, it is entirely possible Rockstar simplifies this for GTA 6, specifically because it's not a Western outlaw story. It's a modern crime story and a modern audience expecting faster and more chaotic feelings than a slow burn bounty system. If that is the direction they go, everything we just walked through kind of gets less relevant, and GTA 5's simpler model becomes the better comparison instead. But to be clear, none of this is confirmed by Rockstar yet. This is just based on their past games, so it's not a guarantee. However, there is a real case for it going either way. But if you want the closest thing to an educated guess before launch, this is where it comes from. But let me know which scenario you think is most realistic, or if you think Rockstar throws this whole thing out the window for something completely different. I'll be posting new GTA 6 videos often, all the way to launch and beyond, so if you enjoy this type of content, a like and sub will be greatly appreciated. Until next time, my friends.